back, sires! And today we finish in FF8. Or well, at least we should. It will be funny, put that in a Supercut. I sadly missed it, man. I didn't start the recording. That's too bad. I'm very happy how the Supercuts are turning, to be honest. That's a lot of content. It's not content that is gonna get views on YouTube, but it's side content that I can use for many other things. Well, part 1 is getting views. Getting 4 or 5 every day. I don't know from where are they coming from, but... When you make them, you just stop recording in filler parts. No. I do have a Python filter that removes silence. So when there is nothing going on, it skips ahead. The magic of technology. What does it do with the sneezes and coughs? It keeps them in. That's a spice to the videos, mates. So I was adjusting the volume on the music earlier. Daily magic points plug for the Supercut. All of that is in the Supercut, actually. I don't know if you guys heard it. The one thing I don't know if I should do is if I should show chat. The Supercut is only just the VOD, nothing else. No layout, no FFbot, no nothing. I don't know if I should show like the chat too. I feel I should just keep it pure, you know, for VOD purposes. You know, it also has the unfortunate situation. This very rarely happens on my stream. But if for some reason one fart comes out on a stream, it's gonna come out on the on the Supercut too. What, there is a clip of a fart? No way. Oh, the new game. So why does it appear 2 new games in there? Wait, why is there 2? Wait, how does nobody say anything? I was display capturing too. I was capturing the same game twice. Guys, come on, wake up. You guys are the one watching my stream, not me. Elixir 5. Not my fault, mates. Streamer, we are not your slave. What do you mean? We have this streamer viewer dynamic, mates. $5. That has immediately reminded me to that. $5. Let me put the chat here closer. Alright, you guys are hanging out next to the game now. Next thing we need to do is fix this Ifrit situation so we can get AP ammo. Because God knows I'm not going to the Bahamut place without AP ammo. Hey Anuf, good morning. Oh, wait a second. Oh, you do a run, of course. Or Chibo. But I was gonna say why not both, but that would be a bit complicated. Emerald Sea Glass version 30. I think, but have you... Why don't you join the VIP club in retro achievements with the Final Fantasy badges, mate? 1 to 10. It's a very chill grind, to be honest. We praise this one and hate on Game Freak. Oh, Odin, okay, yeah, sure, go ahead, man. You know, there are better ways to do this. Oh, okay, Odin, you're the main character, Odin. Check out a Digimon Batman. Oh, shit. Okay, I have to level up, fantastic. Which means he can learn now Ammo Refine. Let's get some Cactuars. It's better if I do this. I do this here. We gotta be careful about the Jumbo. Don't want to end up fighting it. Safe. Just be careful. Him. Odin wants a stream time, yeah. Oh, he can piss off. Okay. Also, Odin never appears on the Cactuars for some reason. Never, ever. So let's check on what my heals looks like on bottom. Probably pretty chunky. Let's get the Speed Junction too. We're here. 2 million, not bad. So I just catch an ultima with my teeth and I survive. Yes. Oh, Attila. Oh, hold on. Here. Okay, one more. Alright, so now the beach can equip stops. Ability, Ammo Refine. Let's get demos, fire. Well, I'm kinda hoping I have more Tomberry cards. I would like to go with 100 AP ammo, if possible. Use clone. Let's use transform every OP dupe that we have. That it. That should be it. Fire ammo, more AP. More than that, don't think we need anything. Potion, Berserkers, 100 hastes, that's damn good. Don't think I can get full lives, right? Yeah, we didn't got much value, but that's fine. Oh yeah, we need actually Spirit. What will give me Spirit? There's something, but the spirit. Alexander Wood, Shiva Wood. Alright, back to 51. Now we succeed, mate. Now we succeed. Oh, poor cell. And debating putting some fire resistance. We should be able to. Right. Ability, fire. Well, we cannot get a whole lot, but maybe we can. Wait a second, I put it on the wrong character. You see a bug in FFbot? Where? Oh, with the display on the soldier job. It happens with a few jobs. It takes just too long. It baited me. We win a car when the boss already died and the next boss don't give the AP. Well, it should be on the next one. The bonus only disapplies the moment it gives the experience. The moment it applies the bonus. So let's say you kill the boss with the last hit, and the last hit is the one who wins the card game. It wouldn't apply directly, but it will apply on the next boss battle. That is because the triple triad has its own timing, as to not, you know, disturb the flow of the random battles. Then the next doesn't apply? Really? Yeah, that is a bug, and I'm not sure why that happens. It wouldn't just disappear. I'll probably take a closer look next time. Tonight we have to do some coding on FFbot, because there is somebody having one very nasty bug. Oh god, okay, well, Odin, just 10% chance, mate. You go live the dream. Odin is living his best life, mates. 10% more like 50%. The percent changed this, Odin. Streamer is cheating. Not Digimon, maybe Digimon too. I don't think the coding session is gonna be too long. It's gonna be fixing one thing for one person. They cannot even play the game, unfortunately. Thing can appear in the GF fight. I don't think so, no. Hyper Wrist. Wifrid. Okay. Now we're going down. Okay. We've gotta do this perfectly. And I don't know if bringing Cell here will ruin it or not. Hopefully not. If so, we're gonna have to backtrack. Put Cell out of the party. Okay, Cell was not needed. You can skip this entire minigame if you bring Cell here. He opens the door with his mechanism powers, but he breaks something along the way and liberates all the monsters down here. And these monsters are like fixed at level 50 or 60. Meaning not only are they super tough, you're also gonna level up a lot by defeating them. And they are not skippable, you cannot run away from them. It's in every little square like this, there is one monster. Oh, we need one magic that I forgot to refine. Karmoth, one Gaila. With this mystery fluid, we make some fusions. Ish. Do you have any... Irvine. Exchange... Where are my auras? Okay. This battle needs to end very, very, very fast. Healing... If Ultima starts to get a couple of turns, then it's over. Okay, all good. Those Final Fantasy VII sound effects. Okay. Well, no need for the meltdown. Yeah, so let's try away then, while we're here. Why not? And then, now, we can do is Forbidden Magic, Ultima, on Airben. And now my Airben is so cracked. Also, mates, look at this. 100% cards, let's go! Entire collection. Oh yeah. Mission complete, mates. Now we finish the game. In under 13 hours. Okay, well my PB is 12 hours upon finishing the game. So we are like an hour and a half behind or so. Compared to my best, but that's fine. We took a lot of breaks and we took it easy and all that. An Estinian build. Oh my god. Hyper jumping. If you have that card that allows you to like go down easier, it actually jumps down almost immediately. It goes like whoop. I always wanted to see a jumping build. By the way, even though jumps can dodge enemy attacks, it doesn't dodge ally buffs and things like that. So you can buff somebody while it's on the air. Yeah, just keep in mind if you're taunting, like it will just target somebody else. It won't target you as a jumper. Fine, we got it covered, mate. I can chill tank. I lost again, you know. No jumping card. Okay. Laser cannon. We don't need pulse ammos. We have AP ammos. Cypher, stop being a cringe lord. 90% Odin. I bet he's gonna PR now. Odin always wants to be the main character. Yep. Well, Cypher is just a confused kid that wants to prove himself and has no place to stay. So whoever gives him a little bit of attention goes all in, while also acting tough. Has a lot to prove and a lot of insecurities to quench. Ew. Dimensional Rift. Discord. Yeah, that sounds good, see. Yeah, he saw the way. He saw the ways after looking at Mama Idea. Nice, Renzo. Sorry, nice San Mato in FFbot. Okay. We do be Gucci, right? Protus, they were on then the whole time. Just when they just went all in with the mushrooms. To be honest, this crazy aspect of FF8 is one of my favorite things too. It's very like surreal. I wish they did more games like this. It is. As a kid, this all freaked me out. Even though I was used to Resident Evil at that point. But you know, in Resident Evil you kind of expect horror. So it doesn't hit you as hard. But in this one, you know, the last thing you expect is some maniacal laugh from some sorceresses distorting time. It kind of feels like we shouldn't be here, you know? And they shouldn't be here. Like an alien corrupted thing. It's a different type of creepy than just horror. But the fight was also been severely under tension. I was relying, the first time I played I was heavily relying on GFs at that point. Adele was a huge wake-up call. But I mean, can you blame me, mate? The GFs were like super cool. The fact that you could spam them. Huh? What game allows you to like summon constantly like that? No, we could have two hyper physical attackers if I give up my triples from Irvine and to the Squawk. That, well, maybe we need to give him some more stuff, eh? More magic just to cover up. Pretty weak. Okay, much better. The only other problem is we need more, you know, and 60% and things like that. And 60% magic. Whatever, mate. I just think I can maybe refine. Whatever, let's just go. I think you still get your Sid salary after time distortion. Of course, mate. Sid will have to deal with human resources if he doesn't pay properly. You know, time distortion and end of the world will be no excuse to not pay your employees. Hold that man accountable. Alright, we're gonna be defeating one extra boss here. You know, and all bosses running FF8 could be very interesting too. There is a lot of things to kill, including, you know, super ultima weapon. Why do I run away, mate? Why am I like this? I just start hearing the boss tune, and I just start holding run away buttons. Phase 2. Include all the GF. It will include all the GF. Mostly because Doomstream. And you know, the drawing ones are not necessary for all bosses. Oops. All GF boss fight. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Everything that can be fought as an extra will be included. Omega weapon, all the bosses in here, Ultima weapon, Jumbo Cactuar, you know, the Tomberry. All of that will be included on all bosses. Brothers, without a shadow of a doubt. Poo maybe. You want to consider that one? Hey, nice catch, triplet. Next, we unlock safe. Oh, we miss on the... Oop, we miss on the freeze. Uh-oh. Hopefully Polaris can get a cheeky freeze. Oh, GG, mates. GG. Let's form another party, mates. Everybody join in. Save. Alright, mates, wish me luck. Next battle can be a bit random. Why does it not have daggers? The heck? Yes! Chat, focus. Look at her eyes. Wow, the perfect party. Are you serious? No manipulation, no nothing, just perfect party. Straight up. Okay. This is gonna be Bish. Take this. Didn't summon triplet, no. Wait, was I supposed to rename triplet as Griever? Uh-oh. Oh no. These nuts, make them bleed. Yeah, you would just need to remind me, mate. I shall junction myself onto these nuts. This is just my nickname. Come on, mates, we need more people on the FF4. Come out of lurking and join. Sadly, this is gonna be a little bit higher level than usual, because my average is like level 20 or so with these 3 characters. Meaning that I don't think I'm beating her in one single limit break, as usual. That's why we have a squall here, ready for action. Oh, there it goes. Pew! Whoa! Remaster, please! What are you doing? Remaster, stop! Okay, Selfie, can you crit? I will need you to crit on the next hit. Gonna play this safe. Walking, no way. No way. I threw away, mates. What were the odds of that happening? The hero running out as I search for the limit break and the apocalypse comes. Oh, and the game crashed too. Oh man. Mistakes were made. OBS, come on. Capture the game. OBS. Wake up, OBS. There it goes. Whoa. Seed. Pours all seeds. Worst party time, it can happen. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get Irvine. So I reloaded the save from here. Fairly confident this is not an Irvine party. Well, at least we got the bish. Yep, that's fine. That is perfectly intended. I'm not gonna kill myself here, right? No, that was close. But I might die next turn. Uh-oh. Not looking good, mates. Looking fantastic. How is he so fast, mates? How is he so fast? No limit on a squall now is kind of annoying though, but the hero will fix that. Well, no, actually. Please, no. That's a reset. There is no quick reset on this. I moved a little bit waggly this time, hopefully. Irvine. It's too fast, mates. You don't have a turn between turns. There's the Irvine. With not a great party, but... What? Gilgamesh? What are you doing? Gilgamesh, please. Excalibur. Nice. Now fight with herself? Yes. She's feisty. Nice damage. Gilgamesh is just trying his best, okay, mates. You know the bad side of this? Everything. I don't have any Jansons with the Rhino or Quistis, but as I remember, meaning that I'm gonna be spending extra time here with the hero. Oh man, oh my god, I missed so much ATB there. There's so much aura timer. Could have ATB buffered, which I will now. Not looking good, mates. You know, earlier when I died to Ultimisia, that was my fault. If I just holded X instead of trying to be playing safe, that wouldn't have happened. Holding X is all I had to do. Wow! I shall Jansson myself onto these nuts. Yo, River Wind. Of course. Rah! It's not looking good, to be honest. We're gonna have to time the hero here. If we do, we're Gucci. Yeah, we'll become dizzy very, very quickly. Ooh, I guess we got a lower average because of the other two ladies. Ultimisia was lower level here. Second hit. Do we wait for the hero now? I think we do. Why are you blowing up? Not the triples, please. Well, even if this is the triples, should be. The stop is annoying though. So you don't get to do that. Let's just wait for the hero now. We'll be running out here in a second. Why are you blowing up now? What there? No. Alright, we should be safe, mates. Nice meteor. Idiot. Okay, we just hold X now. No hesitation, no nothing, mates. Okay, Selfie, I need you to crit. Crit. Do it. Well, never mind, she's not even gonna get that one. And... time. Final Fantasy VIII all cards completed in 14 hours. 13 hours, 56 minutes on the clock. GG, my friendos. Alright, it's time to update the Google document. Final Fantasy VIII in 1256.00. Remaster. All cards before disc for no Ragnarok. Jeez. Fantastic. Existing in all eras by bosses in the sorceresses? Maybe. Something like that. Wow, FF9. And I got Circle as accept for some reason. What a storm. I'm really hoping here that all the controls are not absolutely cursed. For some reason, just Square Enix doesn't know how to program their games with default controllers. Usually, you know, accept is a square, going to the left is L1, start is R3, you know, like it's all over the place. In most of their games, it's a feature. It's only to prove that you're a true gamer. You don't deserve to play the game if you don't go through the pains of reconfiguring everything manually. It's a trial. Final Fantasy 9. Okay. Getting now circle is dead. Oh, magic. Menu. Why is there like 2 button presses, lol? Yeah, well, whatever. We wait. Fixed on run. Okay. How do we call Zidane, mates? Any funny names? Oh, I didn't start the timer. Oops. Funny names. Terrible. Terrible. can name him Terry. Wanker. I see. I see now. You'll be a good writer for The Simpsons, mate. For those Moe episodes. Or Bart Simpson calling Moe. Oh, they're not even the wrist. But there is the wrist. We're trying to steal here the Mage Masser. It will help a lot early on. There it is. So have configured the turbo. I think I will. Once I reach the Moogle mates, I will save the game, exit, and configure like a turbo function. Because this game requires too much massing. Final Fantasy IX. I don't even know if the bug escape is possible on the remaster. Hey Dabs, welcome in. Hello, hello. Extra tent, just in case. Alright, let's save here. And this is slot, whatever. Okay. Allow me just 1 second to reconfigure this radial menu. No way. Virtual radial menu. Turbo. Let me try this. Wow. How do I make it a turbo now? They added some new functions to this. Settings. Orbit turbo. I don't know if this is gonna work, but kind of funny. You can set up like a radial menu for your analog for all games, make macros and stuff. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. Well, it does. The only problem is it appears as a menu. It does seem to work though, right? Because it doesn't. Okay, I do not know if this is gonna work. Let's see. Seems to work, mates. Yep. Okay. Hopefully the volume is not too much again. How's the audio, mates? Fine. Can you guys still hear me just fine? Over the music and the sound effects? Fine. Alright. Yep. Okay. Good to know. What do we call BB, mate? Give me a funny name. Emerlath. Big balls. No, let's go with Emerlath, mates. You know, I bought a bunch of things this morning. I've got ingredients for making tons of pasta. I've got ingredients for burritos. I got chicken, mincemeat, some vegetables. I got some paninis, and I got nachos. So the question is, what do we take for lunch today? I'm not particularly hungry now, but I will in a couple of hours or 3. Marcus, attack. Wow, nice crit actually. I forgot in the remastered you can get crits early and stuff. It's not something that can happen. It's not often original. I don't think I've ever seen a critical in the original here, to put an example. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. I don't know which button is which. The Xbox controller. Okay, is that? Oops. Might not be getting 100% now. Let's see, it's much easier on the PC version. Yeah, no. Fuck. Okay, well. I messed it up. I just wanted to retry. I forgot how laggy the menus are in the remaster. I wonder why they do things like that, to be honest. Maybe they just have like a hard cap on FPSs globally on the game. It would be dynamic like in the original. Like they just set the entire game to be 30 FPSs. That break is over. Oh shit, how do we call trainer mates? This time give me one name that is, you know, not too edgy or too weird. Funny one. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a name. No names. Alright, let's go with things. No name. What the heck? Mates, have you guys seen the new trailer of Vampire Survivors? They are adding extra content to the Castlevania DLC. A DLC that already has like 80 something characters and 80 something weapons. Now it's getting an expansion, mate. I just can't believe it. For free. Whoa. You can tell my analog is drifting like crazy. Me after any mild inconvenience. What do you do after a mild inconvenience? Oh no. Don't do that, mate. You probably should be careful with that type of jokes too, because Twitch can ban you. Fighting stuff like that. They're a little bit sensitive. Those. In-game, of course. In Minecraft, as long as you add that at the end, fine. I wish there was this. They forgot to add respawn points and autosave. Buddhist people save is coming. IRL. We have save ready. Chances are probably one of the latest ones. Well, once you hire everybody, you can just go to the Google document. How was the command called? FFbot or guide? Displays everything in there. Characters, that was the one. Yeah, we got a double petrify over there. Well, we had a double petrify. Ow, I just got blasted with the petrification. Yeah, that is very useful, honestly, mates. For all these times that I always ask, hey, why did you drop it, mates? Oh no. You guys can always like go back and check. Tell me. If you already had Eiko, then what happened is probably you didn't got enough free hires, so it attempted to hire what was displayed. Everybody join in, mates. You can plus 51. Been kinda tough. I'm still not super chunky from my last night ascension. Oh, I was second. Happen! No! By the way, Breskin, not sure you noticed, but here will just randomly do nothing with his tool. Wait, what? Seriously? That is a glitchery, no? Balthier does nothing on his turns. Well, I don't know how long ago it was. Ages ago. But I haven't really patched the game in a couple of months now. Okay, we're not gonna be doing sweaty skips here. Press 1 for skips, press 2 for no skips, mates. Oh, what is this encounter? Right away. Free energy and attack. Lovely. Come on, give me broadsword. Hey, lucky. Do we use Quina for Osma or no? It will be relatively easy to set her up. She just needs auto life and limit growth. Freya requires a bit more work, and Zidane would just simply do nothing. Steiner is granted, and Freya is granted. One thing is for certain, we 100% need the Rebirth ring, so we need to win the tournament. It's non-negotiable. What are my current stats? Level 26. I'm gonna try to put the illusionist at level 50. Although the leveling, he's always dead. I'm snatching all the experience from you. Oops. I don't know how I'm getting this many encounters on the PC version. Almost feels like I'm playing on console now. Off we go. Boss ATV mod check. Well, that was easy. Right. Okay. 3 million, that's not bad at all. Like for not being a dedicated healer. The boys, that's the show with the fake Superman, right? I was always kinda curious about it. Looks like superheroes going wrong type of show. It reminds me a little bit to the Invincible. Like it has those same vibes. More wild than the Invincible? Holy shit. That show goes hardcore. There's an episode called The Hero Gasm. Oh god. So is it recommended then? By the way, the Invincible Season 4 is coming in March next year. Really looking forward to that one. Whoa, there is a comic? Oh god. The only thing I know is that meme where he goes like, it's perfect. Down to the smallest details. The comic is fucked. They can adapt that to television. It will be banned instantly. Got past the poor room. But now you got me curious. You know, I keep thinking on doing like a watch party on Twitch, but without, you know, showing the video or the audio, with a sync party. You know, a timer showing where am I watching. That we can try one day. We shouldn't be breaking TOEs with that, right? Which level are we? 3. That's how you avoid the freeze as innate passive body temp. Yeah, think about it as the +3 as just a bonus, not something you kinda build around. It will allow you to like the speed a turn or two down the battle. Blizzard. Yeah, it's a favorite this season. I'm just gonna play this safe and use a potion now. Then do 2 attacks. We need to do that anyways, because we're at 32 HP. A high roll will kill him. Beatrix Beach will solve everything. I like the way you think. The only problem with Beatrix is you will need to have an Aeris or Zack or Riku on the team. Or Maria. Let's call Hammer. Beatrix with Oracle. What was Oracle again? Attack and heal? And doing my best, mate. See how many millions those bosses hit for? Kill scale with attack. Ooh. I can swap to Aeris if you want. My Aeris build should be pretty similar to my Yeah, in fact, both Aeris and Ingus here should be perfectly tradable. If you want to go for it, just let me know. We will be losing on the charges though. La 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 la. Okay, these menus are gonna be a bit different than the console versions that I have on my notes. But ooh, actually I messed up something here. Well, whatever. Buy leader race, 2 race, and 3 feather hats. Welcome. Oh wait, we already did this. 199 hours left on the marathon, mates. How many days is that? Like 7 or 8 days? It's quite a lot. You order breakfast? No. What you can do is dress up, go outside and buy some croissants for breakfast for today and for the next 10 days for the same price. And some sausage. Okay, we got frozen the Seymour. This time we got it, mates. This time we got it. Oh, we got smoked. Damn it, Jet. We got a jetted. One-shotted by Bad Dad. I just can't believe it. Garnet, leader hat, leader wrist, and leader whatever. Still shirt. That's okay. It's probably too annoying also to be swapping for individual encounters. The moment we rely on that, then it's just gonna get more and more and more necessary. We can always just grind it out and push our way. 1L, welcome in. Good morning to you too, mate. How are you doing? Wait, I forgot one item here, didn't I? Yeah. No big deal if I missed that one, but... We got a perfect start. Even more perfect now. We got some fire escape. Do not do it on terrible. Okay. Fantastic battle. That was near perfect. I never get battles like this in the speedrun, lol. And 2 ethers drops. I might be releasing a mid-season patch after all, mates. I was thinking on skipping the mid-season patch, because this season has gone by so fast. But since the next season is gonna be very character-based rather than mechanic-based, I think I need to go around fixing most of the old characters. And by fixing, I mean like making their kits more compacted, more individual, more functional to what they do. It's all the bugs I keep telling you about. The majority of them are fixed, to be honest. We've gone from 8.0 to 8.4, just nothing but bug fixing. But it just hasn't happened in a while. Yeah, I kinda want to lay down the groundwork and, you know, rework a lot of the old characters, like a lot of them. Giving them new animations, fixing those old shitty animations that we got them for a while, and all that. At this point, the majority of the animations are really good, right? Because I've been reworking them too, over time, over seasons. But there is still some of the really old ones from when we started making the game that are kinda like eh. Down the line, I want to make Cecil build with the remove limit card, so he only does Dark Knight. Yeah, that'd be good. He's one of the characters that has the biggest potencies in the game, altogether with Leon, because of their, you know, because of their gimmick. Yeah, he was definitely a Season 0 favorite back then, back when that type of supportive abilities were more uncommon. Oof, that animation, man, with the prompter. Oof. Big oof. Yeah, I don't think I fixed that yet. As in, there has been no patch since. The traitor, it's lore accurate compared to my marathon, right? Still killing all his allies. Was it because of Sentinel? I have it on the Google document of things to fix. I don't have Sentinel. What was the job that would make him do that? I forgot. Ranger, and I think it was Ranger. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, I have it here on the document. Yeah. That one you discovered very, very early, on like day 2 or so. Oops. I will share a few ideas of what I have for the mid-season patch, other than, you know, reworking characters. I'm buffing breakers, so instead of giving +1 break, they get +3, and if they break, they will get their turn instantly. So basically they have the card effect baked onto their kit, which will make me reward the card, of course. Hey Silenrea, I'm not forgetting about your Osma request, by the way, Silenrea, so you know. I just haven't really received a reply yet by me, so... Wasn't going to ask, but that's misremembering too. I'll probably ask him again in a couple of days if he doesn't, because maybe he just missed the message. How's the marathon going? It's going great so far. We're about to finish FF9. We just finished FF8 today. Well, we're not about to finish FF9, but for normal gaming standards, probably finish tomorrow, very likely. Oh yeah, Silenrea, as you know, I'm making all the characters public, by the way, all the special ones and everything, but only for the people who give permission on all that. I know you gave permission for the character Silenrea, but I think I never asked for the other character. If you give permission, I'll put it on the pool, unlock it via code for everybody. If you are okay with that, of course. If you prefer not to, it's totally fine. Sorry, I didn't hear, headset died a bit. I was just saying that in Season 5, I'm making all the special characters available via code, right, to whoever wants them. And I know you gave permission with Silenrea, but the other character, I forgot the name, I didn't ask. So I was just asking you if you give permission for everybody to use it or not. And if you prefer not to, it's fine, don't worry. Obviously, it was promised as a special character. I think on it, but at least I got time. Oh yeah, you got until like December or January. What? 1L! Give him 5 subs! Even Swoogie. Gather 1, no way, mate! 1L, that is so kind of you, mate. Thank you so very much. Let's add the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs. Ooh, close to 200 hours back. Thanks, FFBot. I got a lot of joy from it. It is my pleasure, mate. I'm always looking forward to make it better. You guys have fun. Thank you so very much. And right now there is no incentives to unlock anymore. But the moment there is like more incentives, just send me a reminder here that you have like 25 bucks put into it, so we can we can put it towards an incentive. There's gonna be more later. You will need to remind me though. The big chongos, because I'm very I'm a very distracted person. Let me put here in the credits 1L with 5 gifted. Thank you very much for that, mate. That is, as I said, that is very generous of you, sire. Hopefully you're having fun in the marathon. Yeah, as we complete more challenges, we are gonna be liberating slots in the incentive and putting more incentives. The moment you see something in white, just let me know. It's gonna like, put the 25 into that, and I'll do so. Is Freya's name reserved? Nope. Totally not reserved with anything. That adds me the trouble of having to ask for a name. Oh my god, we got a hype train now that I see it. What? 50% level 2? Oh my god, mates. Can we put the marathon timer back to 200 hours maybe with the hype train? Question mark, mates. The hilarious thing, the day I managed to be here with you streaming, I was passing out all damn day, lol. We have opposite schedules right now. Or... My schedule for once has been nice. What? 100 bits! Thank you very much! How much is 100 bits? I'll add 20 minutes to the timer. More or less, 20 minutes is. I put you in the credits too. As donor triplot with the €1. Thank you very much, sire. Once there is more incentives, triplot, remind me to put the dollar in. Oh, no. I keep everybody on the credits. The longer the list, the better. Put towards Final Fantasy 12. Oh, man. Okay, 49 to go for that one then. The secret one. Oh, no, I really want to keep it FF1 to 10 though. Like, that seems like the sweet spot. Hype train, let's go. You guys got some emotes? To spill the tea. That's a cool one. I got one too. It's just like a weird frog. Thank you very much for the amazing detail. Okay, we got the opinions. Now 2 mage masters. 1 glass. 5. Okay. So we got the ogre, 2 yellow scars, and a Gasilion. And by a Gasilion I mean 3 cotton ropes. I want to thank everybody again for all the donations and subs given during these marathon, mates. As you guys know, I am unemployed and this is my only means to to survive for now. And it's really helping putting food in the table and, you know, like keeping me afloat and all that. So thank you very much for that, mates. Doing a marathon like this is the least I can do, really. I try to give as many bonuses as possible for every donation, every sub, for everything, because I know money is very difficult to obtain 2025. So to be giving it to a streamer, it's, you know, it's like a huge detail. It's not so easy to like go out of your way to do something like that. So I just want to be as rewarding as possible for that. I do not forget the generosity, mates. Thank you very much. Now let's have fun. There's still so many days ahead on the marathon. I think I messed it up. Hold on. We need to come here first. Wait, no, I did messed up. I needed to go to the... I just came here too early. I needed to go to the theatrical district. I'm too rusty, mate. Didn't play this in a long time. Yay, yippee! I keep messing up this segment for some reason. I'm starting to get a bit hungry. Do we go with a panini or a burrito or some tacos? I can make all 3. No, tacos no, sorry, nachos. I don't have taco shells. What I do have is the wraps, but they never really come out like right for me. The 4 of taco. Could just eat some pasta too. Nice song. Clink. Oh, dang it! Oh, that was a mistake. I don't remember where my last save was, mates. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. Yo, that bash poaching. Did the poach message appear on the screen? I don't think it did, right? Sell all the cotton ropes. Fantastic. 25 potions. 21 Phoenix Downs. Chemis me sirve a mí también. ¿Qué hacía el Chemis? Sí, te sirve. Siempre y cuando el enemigo esté dormido o paralizado o petrificado. Okay. Now off we go. Oh man, those dragons are destroying me. When am I gonna be tanky, mate? Oh well. I guess we save time here at the cost of losing time in Gisamaluk. You hate to see the trans on battles like that. Ow. Yeah, we need BB to gain experience. Alright. Oops. Thank you for the holy bell. Well, wish me luck here, mates. This is an orangey battle. We need several things to go right. Well, it's not too terrible, but if I get extremely unlucky, we could be in trouble. Pew 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 pew. Hey, I won. Yo 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 yo. Unlucky. Lucky. It went pretty good. I died to Ultimisia once, which was quite unfortunate, but it was kinda like my fault. I got into a situation where I just needed to hold X to win, and I didn't. I went like, I'm gonna do some safe strats here, and the safe strats ended up killing me. Just classical body move, you know? No need to do anything, win, then I go and do something, lose. It doesn't get more classic than that. Nice counter, dude. Oh, I won with the gifted! We are back to 200 hours! Let's go! Big chongos, big chongos, big chongos. Thank you so very much, sire. Thank you for the subbing, or for the gifted. Let me put you here on the credits. I won on 3 subs already. Amazing. Thank you, sire. Now Pleskin doesn't get to see ads today. Mates, we're exactly at 69 subs, by the way. I'm just saying. that we are at exactly 69. I thought it was worth mentioning. Yeah, nice. It's one thing I have been trying to do. I don't know if you guys observed this, but I've been trying to cut on the cursing quite a lot. I think I dropped like 3 F-bombs the entire marathon so far. I'm trying to up my language a little bit. And hopefully improve on pronunciation too. That is just so difficult, mates. I also got nothing against cursing, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just want to improve personally a little bit the way I speak. It also helps a lot with YouTube, you know, to not drop F-bombs every 5 minutes. Yeah, but the YouTube is not the end goal. I really just want to improve. That doesn't mean you guys have to avoid cursing, so you guys know. There is no need for that. At the end of the day, this is still a stream market as mature. Omega lag. Non counter, please. Loopy. Oh, Athlon coming up. Any Castlevania fans in the chat? Oh, everybody joining. What is this encounter, mates? You never even get an encounter here on console. They got one in PC. This encounter is cursed. You know, now that I think about it, I have never done a Final Fantasy IX run on PC with the Petro route. I wonder how much I will improve my time. Probably significantly. My PB is 8 hours 30 minutes. I can probably get to 8:15 or so with this route. Which I get the feeling we're never gonna get under 200 hours on average. I think I'm destined to be here forever, mates. It is destiny. My cat looked at me like, leave me alone. Then she's gonna ask him for pets in a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was an excellent battle. We didn't have to revive twice. Oh wait, no, I did this wrong. That's fine. Should have done that earlier. The 8th counter. Been a while, mates. Wait, I'm going to the bathroom for just 1 minute, mates. In the cutscene, we might be losing some time, it's fine. I need to use the restroom. Here we back with a snack. Yeah, I found it in an old closet in the washroom, mate. I was like, this will do. Life is pain in Spain. That's a classic song. Just kidding, we are not lucky. Okay, let me buy some barbwood and 2 mithril globes. Yo, Mamba, welcome back. I still like your Tifa combo quite a lot, mate. Just so you know, I thought that was genius. Even if it is not the most efficient or whatever. It seems pretty efficient, truth be told. But even if it is not, I still think it's a pretty smart combo. That's how you play with food. Oh man. And Kitty has used the litter. Need to go take care of that, mates. 1 minute. Didn't use it after all. I could have swear. Yeah, we're very, very fast too, especially once the haste kicks in. What a start. Even Garnet got the tour. Oh my god. I'm getting so lucky this run, mates. Why do I never get runs like this whenever I actually do speedruns? Jesus, what a battle. In your life, you will see a battle like that in here. World record pace, casual. It will not be the first time I end at this one on world record pace, which obviously comes crashing down the further you go in the game. It will not be the first nor the second time. But that's only because that this one is very little skill based and very luck based. Once a skill starts to be a factor, I'm not a world record contender. I cannot keep up with the big boys. I guess you prove this one isn't skill based. God damn, man. There's so much to unpack in that message. I found it funny, if anything. I just see the stand still with a poker face. Oh shit, I just got trash target. Treno. I just realized, by the way, that you guys are not seeing the full game. The screen was a bit borked. That's the PS1 resolution. There you go. Oh my god, I almost forgot something uber important. I almost destroyed speedrun. You gotta do this with a Steiner. And it's super important because you get the power belt, which is a pivotal piece of accessory for the entire game. That is not easy to obtain up until the DS3. And even then, it's crunchy to get another one. It is a bit crispy, you know? Yo! Taiwan with another sub! No way! 2 more hours! We are not going over 200, or we're not going under 200 hours. No ads for the pause. They put you here on the credits. Taiwan with an extra sub. Thank you very much, sire. That is so very generous of you. Mithril sword, ice staff, boundaries, magus, 2 bandanas, chainplate, chainmail. The gill is not good. Now you get to use the best icon on Twitch, El Body Fire. There is only at least 10 icons that are better than El Body Fire in the whole Twitch. Only 10. Guess we just gotta go 420. 420 hours or? Yes. So there is a marathon timer on the top, right? It says 202 hours. That is how long the marathon will go on live constantly. You know, unless I lose internet or whatever. But so we're gonna live all that amount. So every sub or $5 or like 500 bits or whatever adds 2 hours to that. So you can extend the marathon for as long as possible. And right now there is no more incentives to unlock. But once I complete Final Fantasy IX, now there's gonna be a new incentive and it will also unlock that incentive. Every donation or sub or whatever. So you get to see no ads, extend the marathon, and unlock an extra challenge. All in one. Marcos, bandana, HP, MP, alert, Mithril. I typically play for like 10 to 12 hours every day. Final Fantasy. Then we do a couple of hours of wind up. I usually take breaks through the day, like for example to eat or to use the bathroom or to go buy food. Other than that, we are just playing Final Fantasy constantly. And during the night, we watch some videos, we relax, we play some other game, you know. Like for example, I'm currently playing Digimon. I've been playing 1 hour or so per day during the night, right before bed, and then we sleep. I let play one VOD for 8 hours or 9 hours, or however long I sleep. And as soon as I wake up, more Final Fantasy for another 12 hours or so. And so on and so on. And once we beat Final Fantasy 1 to 10, we do it again. We go from Final Fantasy 1 all the way to 10 in a cyclical circle. Mates, don't forget to tell your friends about this marathon so they can check it out, especially if you think your friend is into Final Fantasy and stuff. Doesn't have to talk on the chat, doesn't have to, you know, like interact with the community or anything. They're not that type of Twitcher. I can just leave it on the background and just, you know, enjoy some Final Fantasy. The only way we have on Twitch to make a difference as a streamer is word of mouth, really. The only way in 2025, because Twitch doesn't really help you promote anything. And the +1 helps a lot, because right now they lower the Twitch partnership requirement. So it is my goal to hopefully sometime next year become partner. We'll see. Always word of mouth. Always tell your friends, mate. If you think they're into Final Fantasy. If you think they will enjoy it, of course. I actually don't post on my Twitter, like, at all. I probably should. 5, 7, 12, 17. We should be fine attacking this turn. Oh yeah, we're fine. 19, 20, 25, yeah. It's over. Excellent battle, especially for being low level too. So lucky. So lucky. You know, one thing we could do on these marathons, mate. I do have a few like GOG codes for free games and all that. We can always like run raffles and do giveaways. You guys want to? I'm not sure how many of you have GOG accounts, but this is very recommended. It's the best alternative compared to Steam. Alright. Terminus Coral, Terminus Insomniac, Alert, Cover, Maneater, Front Row, Sitan, You know, I would like to have at least one encounter. One encounter should be enough. Just trigger it here. Perfect. This one is the best. What a shoe. Sorry, no tour today. We picked this though. Need to pick the Thunder Globes. I actually don't remember where they were. Here? Yeah, there. An opinion... No, the opinion we already got. So we need to buy Partisan. Where are we going? I'm doing this the other way around. I'm just not used to this route without the novels. Normally you come here, get the Partisan, and move on. I don't even have enough money for the Partisan. Lul. How's my money so low? Because I didn't kill any encounter, likely. But you know what? I'm also gonna grab one extra yellow scarf and sell it whenever I can. Which is gonna be now, hopefully. Well, I'll sell it later. He's fine. Luckily, I know a lot of, like, guild backups. Excellent start. I wasn't expecting BB to get the first turn like that. His ATB wasn't great. But Unlion ATB must have been much, much worse. If I used Lancet earlier, the battle will be over now. Where's Freya face so much shorter than the other woman? I think it's because she has been outside of the Viera forest for too long. So her nose naturally becomes shorter. Question mark. No funny, never thought about it until you mentioned that. Oh god, that guys is ready us, mates. Our only hope is triple the jumper now. Uh-oh. No, he got demon clouded. Oh man, GG friends. Alright, everybody join in the boss battle again. We need to form a group. I'm gonna be checking my stats too. Level 32. I'm gonna go to level 40 with Illusionist. The only reason why I have Illusionist is because of the HP bonus. Has 1% on it. Yeah, Demon's Gate is a rank killer on my game too. Artisan, Mithril Gloves, Yellow Scarf. We're gonna be selling the other Yellow Scarf. If I can find the shopkeeper here. There he is. Where's my other Yellow Scarf? There it is. Gonna be picking up the extra kill too down there. Join. With the double Tidus just in case. I think the only reason why I was missing gil is because I bought the Gisal Greens. That was like 480 gil or so. So this chest should have made up for it. So now we should be okay and on route with the gil. Plus the yellow scarf selling. Have a bit extra. Nice crit, BB. Emerlath. Ah, Sidan is level 8 still. How? Are you level 8? How? I need to be level 9, Sidan. Come on. Get it together, man. Get strong. Where's Mamba? We need the Mamba. It's probably eating. Level 9 Sidan. Okay, we could see. Another one! No way! That one is sniping everybody without a staff. No way! Anufis in. Nobody's getting ads today. Thank you so very much. Let me add you here. That one, 5 gifted. That's quite a lot. And 2 hours to the timer. Boom. Thank you very much, sire. Mate, that one. Just so you know, by the way, what you're doing is much better than what I'm about to mention. But I was doing a ads experiment during this marathon and running the Twitch recommended version ad, which is 3 minutes of ad per hour, and it has been paying out a lot during the marathon. You're putting an impediment on that, but you're putting an impediment on that in the best possible way, because subs give much more than the ads, and ads doesn't get to bother anybody. So thank you very much for that. I have been surprised by how much ads give. I'm pretty sure it's only because it's getting close to December. I'm fairly sure. I was wondering about that, but I'm sure we'll make up. Oh yeah, no, absolutely that one. Like, a sub give way more than ads could ever hope to give. Because, I mean, by all means, keep sniping people. Like, by all means, you know? It's just kind of funny how the ads per day has been going lower and lower and lower as we have getting more subs, which is the best way to go around it. I was just discussing how funny the data was. Ow. El body BB. That's an underused icon, to be honest. I don't see enough El body fire in chat. Yo, Triplot, welcome back. Do you only get paid on ads from turbo users and not subs? I get paid on all of that. I get paid on ads, on subs, and turbo. In fact, on turbo, I think I got like about $10 this month from people just having turbo and skipping ads. Like, that is very helpful too. I know you get paid on subs, but subs don't get ads anymore, yeah? So you lose revenue, but gain the sub split. So here's the thing, right? Like every ad gives, I don't know, like 5 cents or so per people watching it. On one sub I get about 180. So at the end of the day, one sub is like far better than one people sitting through ads. Let me see, 131, yeah, this one. And it's just like a win-win for everybody because they also don't get annoyed by the ads, if that makes sense. And then obviously every sub to me is like 180 or so, approx in my country. In other countries it's like 250, but here in Spain, due to how our tax works and all that, we get 180, which is good, because part of it is going to my retirement too. I do have a contract with Twitch as an affiliate, and it does contribute to that. So paying taxes is not like a bad thing. Everybody is getting clear retirement age. The bad side is, you know, the retirement money that they get from Twitch is not gonna be as good as a normal job. So if anything, I'm gonna retire at age 70, maybe. You know? Yeah. There is a lot of like variance when it comes to the Twitch ads and all that. I never thought much about them, and typically they are not worth it, I think, for small channels like this. I think the ads start to be worth it once you start to have 150 viewers or 200. Probably at that point you start to really make money through ads. But in a channel of my size, it's more like a little bonus, you know? Like 30 bucks at the end of the month or so. If you're doing a marathon like this, if I do normal streamings, it would be like far less. It would be like 2 or 3 bucks a month, you know? So that's why I think ads are just not worth it for most channels, including this one. But Twitch enforces us on ads one way or the other. That is a real unfortunate situation. You either have ads mid-stream or you have them as a pre-rolls at the beginning. And the pre-rolls makes it so, you know, newcomers don't get to see your stream. Like new people who enter in, because they have to sit down through 1.5 minutes of ads and they just like leave immediately. Okay? That is a streaming killer. It's just the ad situation is just bad on Twitch, I feel. Like the way they're implemented, they are way too obstructive and it just doesn't give enough for it to be worth it. Your people away more than anything, yeah. Back in my day, mates, there was no ads on Twitch. 13 years ago. I used a Phoenix down on terrible. Oh, we might be dying here. We might be dying here. We are not dying. Wasting time. I want to stay, but I must sleep. Of course, mate. You must sleep. Go get some rest, mate. If you want to see more streaming later, I'll be here for the next 200 hours. Be able to grind FF bot and everything. See you later, Silenrea, mate. Hopefully you rest well. Ah! No MP! This battle is going so badly. It really is going badly. I forgot to use an ether on Emerlath. I need a crit now. Come on, do it. Crit. Yes. Son of a bitch. This battle is going horribly. Oof. At least I get to save one ether for later in the game. Everybody did a mod in the Beatrice Beach outfit and stuff. What do you mean? Oh, in the game? Maybe in 2026, mate. As a premiere. And maybe once I learn Blender. Which I have to soon. Oh no! Look at this tree. I made soon the cutscenes. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Give me just 1 minute, baby. Alright, I'm back. Did you see that? Save the women and children for nothing. They're fine. They're just a little bit crispy, you know? Just well done. Just a little bit crunchy. Everyone's children are unkillable in RPGs. Actually, is there any children kill in any RPG? Now that I think about it. Oh, I know one game. In Ultima 3, some children do die. But that's a game from the 80s. Other than that, I cannot think of any. Yeah, for real, I sleep into it. Alright, mate. Take care. See you later. If there is something I like about Asian food, it's both ramen and Chinese spring rolls. Holy moly, man. Those are so good. I haven't gotten in quite a while. I think nothing in life is better than spring rolls. I don't know how they make them, but... To anybody who lives in Spain, mates, you guys remember this one chocolate treat called the Waps? Those were so goated. They're like little buns with chocolate bits in it. But the buns were so soft and so milky and so buttery. Like they basically become tether in your mouth. Then the chocolate is just like so nice. The waps were the absolute best. They are still around, but they're not as good as when I was a kid. And they don't have the same name anymore. They're called now Wakies. Although they're still pretty good. Run, my friends. Whoa, 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 that soldier over there was aiming for the kill. Oh my god. If you take the backup strat, that's so rare to see. When they follow you in that way. That was so close though. If I hesitated for one frame, we will be doing one random battle right now. One second here. Just finishing up my snack. Beatrix time. Oh, good opener. Fantastic. We got the perfect opening. I think that's the battle. Yo, everybody join in, mates. Let's form a party. Perfect battle. Well, not perfect. You could YOLO a bit more with criticals, but like for an standard RNG, no criticals involved. That was the perfect battle. Beatrice Kuragas are just too strong, mates. Put the TV. You know that one battle I did and forced it on the IFA tree, sorry, on the Clara? That's the main reason why she got 64 MP and she can do clean hazard twice, saving you a ton of time and RNG. Otherwise she will have 62 MP. Because Beatrix's level is based on Freya's level, and because Freya got an extra level, and there you go. Oh, we are only missing the Mamba. Where is the Mamba? Where the Mamba? There is the Mamba. Perfect teammates. Oh, huge deal with Illusionist on the Dark Invoker. Will that do? Yes. Wasn't expecting Zidane to one-shot. Illusionist, Temporal Maze, Chemist, Conjurer, Summoner, and Vampire. That sounds good. You don't have any multi-hits, right? In the kit? No. What was the job that will give extra damage on dotted characters? Because that one is a must for every DPS too. But I think that's unlocked later, right? Oh, actually it is. It is there. Actually it is right there. The Magus. You feel, baby. It's like Neo dodging everything. Yo, lit. I give him the cheat engine drags, mate. Ah, vale. Yo lo tengo puesto... Ahora mismo tengo build completa. Mi build son 6 jobs. Y el séptimo lo tengo siempre para subir stats. Plan... Ahora mismo tengo Illusionist, que no hace nada para mi build. Sorry for the Spanish, mates. I'm picking every job that gives a little bit of HP and I'm putting it to 50. I'm just missing Dark Knight and Ricochet. Dark Knight. To throw super grenades and super sunburst. I would like this season. The one I want to see in action is Leon. I think he's one of the best DPSs in the game for just pure raw DPS. But I don't know if he can top Yuffie. He can't. Probably not because of the multi-hit. Yeah. 23 millones en zona. Joder. Ya ves. The only one who could Yuffie pre-major nerf was Pronto. Oh, I didn't nerf the damage on Pronto at all. The only thing I nerfed was his break ability. Like he will break all the seals in one go. I didn't nerf his damage whatsoever. Oh, I see. I'm kinda going, once I get my healer jobs level up, just start on other jobs for when I want to change things up. The major thing about the nerf is it was an actual bug. It was like a bug fix more than a nerf. Because the way I designed Prompto was that he could only break the first hit like every other character, right? On that multi-hit. But I messed up the implementation. So not only did not break all of that, it will cause crashes. So that's why Pronto was just crashing the game randomly too. So I messed up the implementation. Double sound, that's normal. It's just like a glitch in FF9 remaster. Which this bug used to not be a thing. But at some point, and that is the case to this day, in the remaster, they released a new patch, right? In FF9. And that patch broke everything in the game. Oops, that's unfortunate. So what they did, instead of fixing the Omega breaking, they did back roller to the original 1.0 version, meaning that all the fixes they did over a year in Final Fantasy IX were reverted to 1.0, and that's the state of this game to this day. they never went back to like restore all the bug fixes or anything. So that's why this game has gazillion issues with controller, gazillion graphical issues, tons of issues with the sounds. All of those they fixed it eventually, but they reverted back to 1.0 after a bad patch, and they never came back to it. So basically, the game right now is in the same state as it got launched, with many broken things, or many broken things. Real sad, if you ask me. How low of a low level you were before Beatrix fight? Like 9? And then I got like, I don't know, level 11 or 12. With the battles along the way. I still don't know why they reverted back to 1.0. They should have reverted to 1.4 or whatever the patch they got beforehand, but... That's why if you connect a PS5 controller, it just doesn't recognize it all that well. Because when this game released, there was no PS5 controller. They patched it eventually to be compatible, but we are in 1.0 now, so no more PS5 controller support. Do the Ramu quest. You guys knew that this remaster is made purely in Unity? I'm fairly sure they used the original ROM 2 for everything to pull data from it. But the game runs on Unity itself. Meaning that you can decompile very easily and mod very easily to edit anything directly from the source code from time to time, like in latest Supercut 2, and for the reason certain ghost skin gave +2 supply instead of taking it away. Lol. I mean, bugs are normal to happen. If you make any software product that has a gazillion variables, such as like a video game, chances are there's gonna be at least one bug. There's no game is immune to that, right? It's impossible for one person to like keep track of everything. It is a problem, however, when the developers backroll to an older version, and that older version is just like super old, because they probably lost the code from the 1.4 or whatever. The only thing they could revert back was 1.0, and then they left it there. All the fixes we did over 1 year, gone. And it's been a couple of years since that situation, so safe to say, I don't think they're revisiting this. New game Doom Awakening, they screwed up with the code at launch, and Sai Hulud became Sky Hulud. What does that mean? Like a character? Starseer! Ooh, we have already 3. Oh, they just messed up the naming. Okay, that's not too bad, right? That's like me calling Emerald Weapon Emerlath Weapon. Oh, he could start flying. Wait, one of those worms flying? That should be terrifying. Fucking run away, mates. We are doomed as a species if the worms start to fly. And lol, they are learning. They are learning, mate. It's all over. Hey guys, remember, the only way for people to grow on Twitch is by word of mouth. If you want to see your L-mate here succeed a little bit, make sure to tell your friends, if they are into Final Fantasy and you think you will enjoy it, of course. Make sure to tell them about the stream. Tell them, like, you know, it's doing like a Final Fantasy marathon, it's playing 24/7, sort of. At least 12 hours a day. And it's all Final Fantasy. Word of mouth goes a really long way, mates. Only, of course, if you think your friend will enjoy it. They are into Final Fantasy or whatever. Or like RPGs. Or chill vibes. And you reserve time on front page on Twitch if you are partner. I am halfway through partner. Hopefully next year. Etaku is partner? Yeah, he is. Absolutely. He has been for many years. You need to have 75 average viewers for 6 days in 1 month. Right now with the current requirements, it used to be much harder. So basically you just need to average 75 viewers in every stream, which is not an easy feat. That's like definitely way below top 1% on Twitch. I believe we'll get there though. I used to be around that average many years ago, back when I used to farm FS7, 8 and 9 speedrun relays every weekend. My average used to be 80 to 90 viewers, but back then the partner requirements were much more higher, way higher. Give me a second, mates, receiving a call. 1 minute. Thank you, mate. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. I just added the 2 hours to the timer. We got a hype train? Well, that's the second hype train of today. No way, mates. Can we get a big one going? Do you guys think? 31%. 4 minutes left on it. Got some time to think about it, mates. Above 200, yeah. We're not going under 200 during this marathon. Another 2 hours. I should probably apologize. Low in the stream. No, don't apologize at all. The longer the marathon, the better, mate. Of course. Mithril, Helm, Soft, and Adaman Best. The better the marathon, the better. The better. The longer the marathon, the better. I allocated one entire month of free time where I know I'm not gonna have any events or anything going for this marathon. It's why it's also so difficult to start it, because I always gotta make sure that, you know, it's gotta be at the right time. And I'm glad that you're enjoying the marathon, mate. Gonna keep going for some weeks. How do you call Queen, mates? Any funny names? Nibbles? What is a nibble? I actually never heard that word. What is a nibble? K. Hunger. Oh, K would have been great too. Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today we are gonna be making rice and tomatoes. Right, as you can see. Subtrain about to end, mates. The hype train. In just 30 seconds. Last chance, mates. Whoop. Missed the frog. Oh wow, we actually went down. Alright, mates. Let's all join in. Yeah, he's always the last standing character. Uh-oh. Here comes the robot. Not good ATV. That is just so fast, mates. She must be Ames. Oops. Sorry. Your Ames, are you? Mo. You should add that sound effect. You can do that in live split whenever you split. Your Ames, are you? Yeah, you can. There is a sound function. Full of TikTok memes. So level 1 Osma fight? No way. Like impossible. Why would I do that? I need at least level 15. I don't think it's gonna be very fun once you see me resetting for 28 hours because of level 1. Doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until we pop that 0.0001% necessary to win. Likely not gonna be very fun. Yeah, but that's different. I also did no Jansion, no levels in FF8. FF9 is a different beast. In FF9 you need levels. Deal damage. I did that too some years ago. That's still doable. Level 1 Osma is like 50 times worse. We could literally be there resetting for 2 months and still not beat it. The one thing about these challenges is I'm not aiming to do the hyper sweaty stuff to be the most hardcore gamer ever. It's mostly to do something like you would do in vanilla or like any percent but with a caveat, if that makes sense. Like getting all the cars, or getting all the GFs, or getting all the summons, or collecting, you know, all the secret items, you know, things like that. Not like do the most hardcore challenges that could take you months to clear. That's a little bit beyond the scope of what we're trying to do with the marathon. For example, a good example of a good challenge, FF7 Solo Cloud. The same as normal any percent, but more challenging, and you know, you have to strategize a lot more, and it's slower. Good challenge there. What would not be a good example of a good challenge? FF7, but you cannot receive any damage. So it becomes like a reset fest every time we receive damage. That would be painful, annoying, slow, and unbearable for me to do, and probably unbearable to watch. It would be a hardcore challenge, absolutely. I would be probably one of the best FF7 gamers in the planet, possibly, but it would not be fun whatsoever, you know? If anything, it would be miserable. Hey, Nogal, hello. It's going great, mate. How's it going for you? Just came home after an unusual good day of work. An unusual good day of work. Something good happened? But the challenge here, we're gonna be beating Osma at the end of the game. Alright, let me take my time on this menu. Hydrox, Pinion, then the Ogre, Iron, Tresor, and Javelin, Lightning Staff, H-Masser, 3 Mithril Daggers. Stuff just getting done. I work for the Justice Department of my country and they're usually slow as fuck. Oh, I understand. Oh, hell yeah, mate. And today justice was served swiftly. Good job, mate. Fast. Yeah, I can literally listen to the FF9 soundtrack any day of the week. Just so iconic. Banger City. Your favorite song there? I mean, I'm gonna be a normie and say you're not alone right at the end of this tree. That probably is the best theme. The flamenco one is my favorite, yeah. Too bad you only get to hear it once. Actually, no, you get to hear on the Chocobo minigame, right? Ain't bad. Dancing flamenco every day. Oh, yeah, I know which thing you mean. Be good, very peaceful. Actually, no. I was gonna pick one extra item, but I think I'm good on Gil. It's cool. When I was a kid, mate, when it came to PC gaming, by far the most popular type of games that there would be out there was like click and point games. They're kind of like literal adventures where you just like click on places and make the story progress and combine items, talk with NPCs to like advance the story and all that, right? And uncover mysteries and puzzles. There was a lot of them. There was even a lot of like made in Spain games like that. But two of my favorite games were Sherlock Holmes and the Tattooed Rose. I don't know if anybody played that one, but it's just like absolutely goated. Sherlock Holmes mystery. And another one from the Pink Panther, where you will go around the world. I don't know if anybody played that one, but it was super cool. And I think that one in particular was made in Spain. What is this? What is this encounter, mate? Yeah. Obviously there was also Monkey Island, Broken Sword. There's so many. Nice fast escape. Solbot, I tested Leon. Will top Yuffie base kit, sadly. Limit is his weakness. Yeah, I imagine. Pretty normie. Still deals a lot of damage, like boosted damage. But probably cannot top that Yuffie spam. Yeah. Cool, Popo. Receiving spam calls. 1 minute. Why is this place so orange? Obviously, everything about Madain Sauri is orange. Would think there is more colors, but no, there is only orange. Into what Final Fantasy will this challenge go? You only wrote something to 10. Into what Final Fantasy? Oh, only 1 to 10. After we beat 10, we go back to 1. And we start to complete those. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're only getting Golden Era Final Fantasies. No. That one would be a gigantic commitment. That could easily be 80 hours or so for me. I'm not a 12 speedrunner. I am with the other Final Fantasies. Oh, I like it. I like it quite a lot. I'm just not very good at it. Plus the challenges need to be more or less contextual. Like no more than 50 hours, you know. Hey Jeremy, of course. Couldn't pass on that one. For 12 I will, however, do a randomizer, for example. The other thing is anything past Final Fantasy X, it just never really does very well on my channel. I stream a lot of 12, but rarely I pass like 5 viewers whenever I do. It just doesn't work. Same with 13, 14 or 15. It's just unfortunate. Me gusta el 10. A casi todos, de hecho. Yeah. I speedrun Dragon Quest 8 and I'm fairly knowledgeable with all the Dragon Quest from 1 to 11, not counting 10. It's an MMO I never played. Not to the level of speedrunning 1 to 11, but like I know them very very well. And 8 I do a speedrun. Yeah. Dragon Quest 8 could be a possible contender. Because at the end of 10 I'm always gonna be doing a guest RPG. Somewhat related to Square Enix or whatever. For this one at the end of 10 I was thinking on doing Kingdom Hearts. But maybe on the next round we can do Dragon Quest 8 or something like that. Okay. I love Dragon Quest 8. It was in my childhood good times. Did you play all games? I played 1, 2, 3... 3 I don't like very much. And I played Birth by Sleep. But Birth by Sleep I didn't like very much either. 1 and 2 to me are the GOATs. I love those two. For different reasons. I like how charming the first game is and how memorable it is. But I love the combat in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just so much fun to just play. But in Kingdom Hearts 2 I wouldn't really sit down to watch the cutscenes, you know. While in Kingdom Hearts 1 I will definitely watch the cutscenes. I love both of them, but for like different reasons. You can skip in one. In the original no, but you can skip in the remasters. Very easy. That's why the speedrun is like 2 hours something in the first game. No, sadly I am not a speedrunner of Kingdom Hearts 1. If I play, obviously I will play taking my time, and it will take maybe like 20 hours or so to beat. I imagine maybe 15. I'll level up, get the items, mostly because I just don't know how to play it properly. Yeah, and it's pretty fun once you figure it out, the mechanics and all that. Glass, Brigadine. Once you know how to play Kingdom Hearts 2 properly, it's kind of like a fighting game. Oh, level 15, fuck. It's like a fighting game, like the more in-depth you get in, the more fun you get out of it. Mostly passed X. Yep, that was me too. Alright, please no death level 5. Thank God. The instant ATB. Wait, what happened to the cutscene? Disappear? Lul? What was that? Okay. Yo, versus Oz, my mates. Are we gonna make it? And I'm hoping this is not sounding too much on the microphone. The keyboard mashing. Kinda necessary for this trick. Oof, what a hit. Let's go. Ow. Did I... Yeah, I messed up already. Okay. One counter. No counter. Okay, we got one counter. I'm gonna use a high potion now because it still needs 2 more attacks. And no counter. This should be the end. Very slow battle, unfortunately, mates. We only got one counter and we didn't got a starter attack. Big sad. She's having PTSD. Where are these cutscenes skipping out? What is happening with the cutscenes? They're kinda like skipped halfway through. Why is that happening? That's so weird. Got any mod installed? No, not at all. It was a clean install. In fact, there was mods installed, but because I couldn't launch the game, I ended up uninstalling the entire folder and then downloading the game again. So it should be like clean out of like factory copy of Final Fantasy IX. That was pretty strange. How do we call Amaranth, by the way, mates? Twat. They call me Twat. Alright, then you shall be known as Twat. This is when I'm working like shit, pretty much. I think so. Just kinda weird because I think I never seen that before. I don't typically watch the cutscenes in FF9 though. Hey, overflowing, yes! And the Osmar run involves doing the entirety of the Chocobo minigame too. So that's gonna be fun. Because you need a flying Chocobo. We need one encounter here, also a good one. Yeah, very likely. It is very slow, but it's very worth it to go for it. Makes the Osmar battle a bit easier. Tonight, after we do the wind down and all that, massive favorite character, Eiko. It's a classic, mate. I cannot escape on that. Tonight, after we wind down, we are gonna be doing some Digimon most likely. Is the new one good? I tried Cyber Sleuth and I was kinda bored. It's similar to Cyber Sleuth, but way more polished. Has a pretty intriguing story too. I'll say hang around tonight a little bit, Taiwan, and check it out. See if you like it or not. I mean, I like it Cyber Sleuth a lot, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. That makes sense, but I think this one is very good. It is, however, very similar. And it's definitely miles better than any Pokemon game that has come the past 10 years. Yeah, go for it. It's a lot more fun once you start to get Digievolutions and you start to do like game mechanics and all that. I think she just got poisoned by power. She got like a taste of power than Kuya was giving her. Then she just, wanted more. But Kuya was just trying to like start wars and all that. So there would be a lot of people dying and create an overflow of mist. Too much acid in the 60s. I don't remember off the top of my head right now like the real reason why she started world conquering, but it has something to do with Kuya, like poisoning her mind with ideas and stuff like that. Oh, that was really early. Am I gonna get 2 encounters here? Okay, so we got 4 AP, 7... Okay, we got 9 AP exactly. Fantastic. I think I'm gonna go with the typical one that I go, which is Sidan, Steiner, Freya, and Quina. Quina is just easy to set. You put her at 1 HP and she can use Spark Limit Glove, right? And then Steiner uses Caliber 2, because I'm gonna be grinding some dragons. Freya is gonna be dealing max damage too. And then Sidan is mostly gonna be there supporting, maybe doing an attack or 2, but mostly he's just gonna be choking Phoenix Downs or Elixirs as needed. No love for mages. They just take a lot of work to like make work. That makes sense. They're not very powerful either. And you certainly don't want to bring healers to the Ozma battle. So they simply wouldn't do anything or help in any way. It's mostly because Osma either kills you in a turn or you kill it in a turn. So when you are not attacking, you are missing out. You're making the battle harder for yourself. Is the cutscene gonna skip again? Well, no, what I think is happening is the cutscene is just accelerated for some reason. A slightly higher frame rate. I think that's what's happening. It's just ending sooner compared to the music. Relinquish is a must. Yes, that's right. It gives a lot of AP, so that also makes you farm less. Not that you need much AP at all for the Osma battle. You just need auto life, MP attack, and beer killer. That's it. Yeah, the cutscenes definitely are like accelerated. They're very unsync for some reason. Yeah, lol. They're so accelerated. This game has like so many like cool story beats. And the best thing is you cannot even say that this game is underrated because it's so well beloved at this point. It's very deserving of the love it gets. It is just very smooth. It definitely puts the PlayStation 1 to its limits too. The models are beautiful, full of content, CGI. Missions are like super smooth, loads fast. Yeah, a lot of people die in FF9, but that's kind of like the concept of the game. It retrofits into, the mist, stream of souls or whatever. That's the whole plan of the villains, to overflow the soul stream or whatever. I guess similar to Final Fantasy X. Disc 3. Alright, we need to win the card tournament, mates. It is almost mandatory, or else it's gonna be very difficult to get another Rabbit Rind later. I think I can get one with the Chocobo minigame, but let's just get it over with here and just get it right away. Yo, Jimbo Sire! Oh, hello, mate. How is the vacations going? You swim in the pool yet? Good evening to you too. In my county, his dialect is the one from my region, so funny when this is like Sina. That's cool. In the Spanish version, each character also has like a regional accent too. It's pretty cool. No chance. Oh man, not a pool guy. Well, it's probably pretty cool, to be honest. All boss steals run nice. You need to change the title, mate. Oof. Bruv. Don't know about that, mate. My sanity is thin enough as it is. Imagine if I put an all steals on top. Can I eat a spoonful of mayonnaise instead? Ugh. Yeah, mate. I don't have what it takes. Only Metaco and Wobbler can do it. Wait, did you do all steals too? No way. Tell you what, mate, why don't you do all steals? Yeah, with the cheat tuned on. The Moguri mod. FF12 randomizer, that's a different story. That I have been considering. It is. I used to run Chaos seats. I think my best time was like 6 hours something. But normally each seat takes me like 9 hours or so, typically. And depends, in the Chaos preset, sometimes you can get unwinnable battles. I remember there was this one seat where the final battle with Bane, he rolled with one single attack, and that attack was casting Elixir on himself, and he got infinite supply of elixirs. So the only thing he did was just full heal. And not only that, he rolled it with 2 million HP, meaning that there was no possible way to bring it down. In Chaos, sometimes stupidity like that can happen. Try felt unfair to me. I couldn't finish that seed, unfortunately. And that was too bad, because that was one seed where I got, the Seed, the Grat, and everything. I will always remember that seed, man. Yo, Basix, thank you very much for the good luck, mate. Welcome in. How are you today? Been spending hours playing the game to come across that at the end. Yeah, just imagine. Wouldn't be me, mate. And not only that, I think it was like PvP too, up until that point. But for some dinner, we'll check in after. Okay, Jimbo, mate. Get some yogurt as dessert, mates. As dessert. See you later, mate. Just got home like 10 minutes ago, now waiting for pizza to be done. How about you? Ooh. Can I get some pizza? Send some to me, mate. I'm doing great. Still have a bit of energy. Ham and mushrooms. Nice. Nice. Glass buckle. Power belt. Pizza tonight, mates. Let's go. It's been a while since I got pizza. It's at least a month or two. If I was living in New York, that would be like unforgivable, right? Yeah, exactly. Gotta max that out. And I'm gonna be doing the friendly monsters too. Although, if I do the friendly monsters, is BB good? I actually never used BB on Ozma, to be honest. Yeah. Tetra Master I'm reserving for the next round of Final Fantasy IX. I'm gonna be doing all cards. This part, my part. Gonna make me fall asleep. Oh, we freeze in time. Seymour. Uh-oh. Not looking good, mates. Okay, Alice is frozen now. No, he's been able to hit triplet. Oh, that was unfortunate. It was because it was an in-between attack. He was able to bypass the target check. 8. Unfortunate. Okay, everybody join in again, mates. We got very unlucky. Yeah. Which strike. A freeze. Yeah, we got it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, very good card there. Wow. What are these cards? Oh no. I legit don't know how I'm gonna win this. Unlucky. I got absolutely horrible cards, mate. I don't have a single good one. I just don't have any cards whatsoever. I can do one backup strat though. Seriously? Okay. Okay. We can do one backup here, mates. This is... with these cards you just cannot win. I've been speedrunning this game for many, many years. At least 12 at this point. I never seen such a like started pack of cards like this one. Okay. Means we have to spend some extra kill here, but whatever. Better. Definitely better. Seriously. You actually cannot be serious. I lost every single duel that I was meant to win. Are you serious? Okay, Orangey. Okay. Mates, I think I broke like 10% bad luck like 3 times in a row there. I was like, okay, well, I got unlucky once. Whoa, I got unlucky twice. Okay, let's just like run it up with unlucky 3 times in a row. That was insane. Alright. Oh, that's okay, that one. Don't sweat it. Yeah. Okay, so we got 2, that, 2 physical. Watch me losing this one. Okay, much better. I don't have a left now that I think about it. Can do this. No way. Okay. Allow me to autosave here. Because we actually need to win this match. If we don't win, we're gonna be able to advance on the story, but I'm gonna be missing one important item for Ozma. Except if you want to reset from the beginning. No! It waited until the end for that. It waited. It knew I couldn't capture the down. So it waited until the end to do that move. AI is cheating, mates. Can't see my cards. I was like, okay, he's not pressing up there, so he should be safe. Bloody hacked me. That's for sure. I win. Thank you for the everything. Victory is mine. Chan 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 chan. Process of May fans in chat, mates. Press 1. Oh, I committed a mistake. That's not be a big deal. Guess we got to see an extra life animation here. I could have just attacked with the Steiner. But whatever. I guess he gets to save some MP. Not that he needs the MP. It's... I don't know, like 50 or so, I imagine. Maybe a bit higher. I'm gonna go at the minimum that I think I can go. And hello, Trusters, mate. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, my bad, dude. My brain is a bit fried. My brain is possibly more fried than the pan of case cooking. You missed it when I said hello earlier. Oh, I see. Sorry about that, mate. I never do it on purpose. Sometimes my attention is just too split. Yeah. Well, thanks for understanding, mate. Like, I don't do it, like, I don't ignore people on purpose or anything like that. Just kinda happens. Okay. I have a friend who is just opening one game on Steam over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's just covering the ATVs in battle for a while now. Like, you know, it appears like a Steam notification on the bottom right every like 2 seconds. I don't know why happening to him. And I put myself in like unavailable or something like that. I don't know how to disable those notifications. I'm gonna send him a message. ¿Qué pasa, Sphinx? Hola. Wow. Jeez. Alright, mates, we made it through the DS3 drought, and the DS2 drought, and the DS1 drought. Pretty soon it's gonna be gaming time for Final Fantasy 9. Picking that up. Oop. Honestly, I'm here to listen at least 2 hours of ukulele. 2 hours ukulele. Oh, on the on the Zugo minigame. So we're gonna be getting there, but probably that's gonna come more like tomorrow. Because I'm gonna start doing all of that like on the DS4 once I have everything available. First we are rushing to the Excalibur 2 since I'm gonna need the Excalibur 2. Yeah, mate. So only rando you have added is FF10 for now, yes, but I will in round 2 I'm gonna be adding some more randos here and there. In at least the ones that I know I can beat. Like for example, I never done a Final Fantasy 6 random, so I don't feel comfortable going for it on the marathon. As in like promising that I'm gonna beat it. Maybe it's just impossible, you know, and I get stuck in one yet in check that I never find in like 40 hours or whatever. I am still debating FF12 at rando. Maybe having as the guest game instead of Kingdom Hearts. We can open a boat. I don't know what to do with FF12 rando. There is 2 randos for FF10 and I'm gonna do both at the same time. One rando randomizes all the sphere grid, so you can start with like Ultima or with nothing at all. All the stats are randomized that you get along the way. And the other rando is item obtains randomizer, which is like all the items that are given to you by NPCs or chests or whatever, they're all randomized. And I'm thinking on going with both at the same time for maximum chaos. Now the thing about randomizers in FF10 is they always make the game a little bit easier than vanilla. If you know the game, that is. Like if you know how to play the game. Very rarely it ends up being harder. That kind of happens with most randomizers anyways. Because you end up getting like a mid-game spell early and things like that. Whoa! Die one! Giving one to Arlit! The Ad Hunter strikes again. 2 hours for you. And die one adding one more. Thank you very much, sire. It's very, very helpful. So Blitzball will also be random. The rewards on it? Probably. I actually don't know if we will affect the Blitzball. I mean, Sphere Grade randomization is huge boon, exactly. The only way you can get Screwed is if you get like nothing but magic ones at the beginning or something like that. And Ultima, believe it or not, because Ultima requires 99 MP, right? You don't get 99 MP that easily in FF10. So you know, you can get into situations where you just got nothing going on for a while. But it's rare, honestly, you always end up getting something. At least in my experience. And I know how to play the game real well too, so I can make the most out of nothing. I don't even need Sphere Grid to beat FF10, like for example. Yeah, it does. So let's say you got Ultima at the beginning with Tidus. Well, Tough Luck, he got like 15 MP. He won't be able to cast Ultima until you get into 4 MP nodes, which might take him to mid-game. And even then, he might not get a lot of magic, so he might end up dealing 400 damage. Anyways. Which at that point you should be dealing like 30,000. There is a lot of like shenanigans like that. You kinda have to know what to go for. Or you could get lucky and get double cast on Lulu at the beginning and go brrr for a while. Start with Ultima will alleviate the roof at the start. There is always something to get though. Again, I can make the most out of absolutely nothing. You know, the fun of the randomizer on FF10 is, you know, the improv along the way. And, you know, trying to beat it as quickly as possible. Kinda like, there is paths that you have to take and all that. Oh, if I go through here, I'm gonna get more strength, but if I go through here, I get this one ability that could be a huge boon. You know, that type of like choice select. They want to work only on PC. As far as I know, yes. I do not know if it works on console. I would prefer to run the console version, if I'm honest. Because that way we can have 4:3 resolution, like the old PS1. But I actually don't know if it is compatible. It might be. If it is compatible, I will run PS2 version. Yeah. FF10 is a very hard-coded game though. It's kind of a miracle that randomizers do exist for it. And it was no wonder it took a while for those to spawn. It's like a very badly held together game, to be honest. Why not 10-200% the game? Because we want to have fun in the marathon. I just don't enjoy Tenchu that much as a game, to be honest. Whenever I play Tenchu, I always go like, man, I wish I was playing Final Fantasy 6 or 3 or 8. I've been trying that one and I missed something. I got 99 or something. No. Imagine if that happens on the marathon, man. I have to restart the whole thing again. Also, for this marathon, my attention is like very split, right? I have to be careful of being entertaining. I have to be careful with the game. I have to be careful with the FF bot. I have to pay attention to like the OBS. I have to pay attention to like the other streaming things on the side. A game like Tenchu 100%, it will also require to be constantly looking at a Google document for every single little detail, right? Like at that point, I'm just splitting my attention into way too many things. It will be like very obnoxious, unfortunately, to play in a marathon setting like this. 44 hours already. Yeah. In 4 hours, it's 48 hours. The cap. It's probably we should soon. I'm gonna wait a bit longer until we do the winding down. Body, can you just be good at everything all at once? Not too much to ask, I feel. I cannot even be good at one thing, let alone at all of them. Imagine. Then 200% is something I can do one day, like maybe outside of the marathon. I would like to one day actually be able to complete that game 100%. Maybe for retro achievements. But you know, in a more relaxed setting. Or like for fun. Not pressured by timer or anything. Then again, just thinking about all the break sphere I have to do and all those minigames. Oof. Just sad to think about it. Yo, new game plus 52, mates! We did it! Let's go! Well, the difficult part is to not miss any single detail. Let's say. Speaking of, we're gonna be doing the winding down soon here. We're 9 hours into the recording. Not bad for one session. Can maybe play some Digimon later. But I also need to do some small programming on FFbot. Party here. Sidan, Freya, Quina, Amarancio. Row your boat, taking off the stream. If you see the trastres in the chat, don't forget to say hi. Save the game. Dancer unlocked. Alright, mates, we're gonna be winding down. That was very good.